Air signs, this will be your April reading. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Ew, sorry. Um, that was kind of channeling though, because I didn't actually have a itchy throat until just now. Um, you could be experiencing like you don't really want to talk about it. You might need to go look at the water sign reading. They had kind of the same energy. It's not the same energy though. It's something about you not. Oh, okay. Maybe it's like you're. Yeah, there's something you need to probably go watch that other reading for water signs if water is prevalent in your chart or someone that you know. Completion. That's what that is. This is the universe. So you can't really see this third sphere here, but there's 1, 2, 3. This is the actual picture of the universe as it's growing older. Okay. It's like I feel like you might be closing a cycle of old things, of old ideas, old paradigms, old um kind of understandings. Yeah. You're not as intense as you were before because this neutron star is now lived a life cycle that it has absolutely. I don't know if it's. Let me get the rest of these cards out because I feel like that's going to help me express this. Those need to be shuffled. So let me take them out of the picture. Um, there's a closing of the. I don't know why I'm seeing a peace sign. You know how a peace sign has the 3 offshoots and the one big picture? That's kind of what this is. It feels like you've made peace with something, or and that is a closing of, oh, look there's a title card. That's what I'm saying is like you've achieved something here. Air signs, it's you've taken the title. It's like you've trained for so long and so hard, and now you literally went to fight your fight and you fought a good fight, and then you now have the title. Like now you wear a belt. Like you're just like, like there's something about that being important or significant. Also the fact that there's some reason, for some reason I need to mention that when one door closes, another opens. It's almost like you're moving from this picture to this picture or this picture to that picture. I'm not saying that you're gonna die or something like that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is like this is a progression. It's a addition to your trophy wall. Okay, look, there's Comet in reverse. Um, yeah. Okay. So you know how we see a comet coming and we either freak out, prepare, or do nothing at all, right? It's like you did one of those things and you were correct with whatever, and you were correct. Okay. This is you being able to like just stay where you are. Like now you don't have to go back into the ring and fight with somebody again. This is you not having to go explore this little corner of the universe or that little corner of the universe because you already have and you found what it was that you were looking for. Okay. I do want to say that's kind of the point is you no longer have to take cover. Oh, you might have been feeling like you've been fighting a really long, hard fight. And I don't think you need to do that anymore. This is a complete. Let me put this in a totally different way. We're talking about the educational system. You went through elementary school, college, and then you got your PhD, right? Or you went to school and got your GRE or whatever. You took the LSATs and you aced it. Now you're in your prime. You're in your profession. You are where you need to be. Here is failure in the reverse. So do you see the size of that planet in comparison to this tiny little? I do want to say it's like this sentence. If you were writing something, you went through the introduction, the body of the actual essay, and then now you've closed out that paragraph, the summary paragraph at the end that just now all you got to do is slap a title on it and turn it in, and you're done with your finals. Does that make sense? That's what this is. It's a body of work that you felt really small in comparison to. You now no longer feel that way because you know how to move through it. You don't have to transition across this. This is not, that's what I was saying about that, the coffin energy. It's not like you're dying, but it's like now you know how to hitch a ride from here, you know how to hitch a ride from there, and you know how to spot a comet, so you know whether or not you want to hitch a ride. Oh, also, if you never, one of my favorite movies is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Okay, it's like that. There's some kind of energy coming through in that way. It is realizing at the end that everything is connected, that the dolphins were cracked the entire time, and that that we probably should have been paying a little bit more attention here on this planet. And you've done a lot of energetic work. I feel like just a ton. Like you've hitchhiked, you've driven somebody else places, you've been driven other places. It's all of those things, and all of those are important to understand in the grand scheme of life, a grand scheme of things, right? Healing, number 41, completion of healing. That is exactly what I'm saying. I don't think I need to explain that at all. I think that's self-explanatory. I don't need to explain it at all. Divine guidance. This is the judgment card, the highest card in the deck, really. There it is with your title. You've been deemed the star in this play that is life, you are a game changer, is what I want to say. These fell out like this, so I'm going to take this card as being yours. And now you get the attention for it. You don't even have to talk about it. It's just when you walk down the street, people are going to notice you. When you arrive in a room, your energy is now arriving with you. You've got the title to match your energetic shift, the journey that you've just been through. And look, there's divine guidance again, coming down the middle of the reading beautifully. This is like the yin and the yang healing one another, okay? This is like literal, both sides of the story have been told, and you are the one that had the pleasure of writing the story. Let me see what the animal kingdom can tell us. What can the animal kingdom tell us? Tarantula in reverse. Okay, there's a pavilion here. Well, it's in Broomfield, and it's a butterfly pavilion. However, there's this big old tarantula named, well, it doesn't matter her name, but I'm just saying there's a big old tarantula that also lives there, and a whole bunch of other insects. I want to say you're the butterfly. You've been given the space to spread your wings and fly. You've been given the healing of not having to be exposed. At the butterfly pavilion, my point was the insects are kept in a specific area, not in the same pavilion, which looks much like a huge greenhouse. If you've got any type of botanical gardens in your area, different area completely than where the rest of the butterflies kind of spread their wings, okay? You also might be interested in the water sign reading. There was something about some raining. It's like you've been coronated, okay? You're now the princess, the queen, the I mean literally it's like nobody could rain on your parade because you would enjoy it. Okay? That's the energy that's coming through here. And it's something that I think you should take some serious, like pat yourself on the back. It is no small feat. That crow came tumbling out here. This is the attention. So you know how crows are one of the biggest birds? I mean, like not in comparison to like, hawks and eagles and stuff, but I'm just saying completely black bird. It's all black. Okay. Ravens and crows, there's something about like that. So raven, you could be just your emotional, spiritual premonitions and the ways that you've been able, look at that. I was just talking about the biggest bird in the deck. I'm still going to get you a reading here, but I'm just saying that you've been able to really like learn ravens and crows can talk. They can speak human words. They can be taught to speak human words. And as a result, they're some of the most intelligent animals that you can ever encounter. And people, there's so many of them. Look, I'm telling you, you're staying on top of the world right now. Okay. I feel like something that you've learned to speak a language that nobody else understands. It's like that. Or you've discovered a technique to fight I don't know, you've done something. You've broken through, you've had some type of like serious intentional, like this is failure in the reverse with the here's the divine guidance, and we're going to see what comes out next. But look, there it is. You've got your mantle. You're completely aware of what it is that you're doing, and you're able to just sit down now. You know, the gazelle can jump, they can run. They've got to kind of compete quite a bit for their position in the Serengeti or on the in the jungle or what, I don't know where they live, whatever environment they're put into, because they're not like they don't have huge jaws like go bite people, and they don't have claws to go. You know, this is typically they're considered to be the one that predators feed off of. There's something about you have look at the coloring. This little gazelle is this tiny little, almost, you were almost able to like just disappear into the background, but you didn't. You stuck it out. You literally held on to everything that you know. And at this point, you're the goat. Okay? I hope that was somewhat helpful. What a sweet read. What a sweet reading that was.